Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Let me adjust the microphone there. So, of course, this is 2011 Inside Pitch Game 2. I did some Status Pro earlier. Really like that game. It's been a long time since I played it. Underrated game. Highly recommend you check out that video if you haven't already. And see what you think of it, because if you're not familiar with it, it's more of a tutorial. We go through everything kind of slow, so there's like 2 or 3 episodes. So it's going to be a longer video, but it explains how to the fast action cards, the dice system, what you need to do. We even steal. We try a sacrifice bunt, show you the charts, show you everything on the screen, so make it real easy for you to learn that system. Anyways, this is Inside Pitch. We're trying to learn this version 3 of it. I've only done one replay ever in my entire lifetime, all 162 games. That was the 1989 Bo Jackson Kansas City Royals replay with Mark Gubaza. Yes, Gubaza. Yes. Baseball Demos is watching this, laughing his ass off right now. Like, it's only taken you like 20 years to learn that name, and you finally got it. Thanks. Anyways, let's get into the table and see what we got here for Game 2. Your starting lineups, my friends, are going to look something like this. It's going to be Will Venerable in right field. Jason Bartlett is the shortstop. Orlando Hudson's at second base. Brad Hopp is at first base. Ryan Ludwig is in left field. Chase Headley's at third base. Cameron Maben's the center fielder. Nick Hudley is the catcher. And Clayton Richards, the lefty, is pitching today for the San Diego Padres. Yeah, the lefty. For the Cardinals, it is Ryan Theriot. He is going to be the shortstop. We got Colby Rasmus out there in center field. We got Pujols catching the balls over at first base. We got David Freese on the other hot corner, third base. Lance Berkman out there in right field. Alan Craig in left field, taking over for Matt Holliday today. Yadier Molina is behind the plate. Skip Schumacher is at the second base. You have the 6'3", 200-pounder, 33-year-old Jake Westbrook. He is a right-handed pitcher starting today for the St. Louis Cardinals here at home. Of course, first game of the season didn't go as planned, so we're going to try to do better this time. All right. And let me turn on another light. Is that better? Maybe. It might be. You can maybe see things now. Alright, obviously it's red dice and white dice, and of course our 20-sided dice. Here we go. Will Venerable steps into the batter box. Jake Westbrook finishes his pitchers. We're ready for Game 2 here. Beautiful downtown St. Louis, Missouri. Will Venerable lefty-righty matchup against Westbrook. And we are off the bat. 3-5 is right off the bat. Home run question mark. He is a lefty, so that would be a 1 or 2. Home mark question mark. That is not a 1 or 2, so it's not a home run. Thank God. Jake Westbrook trying to give up a gopher ball right off the bat. Will Venerable will get a swing at this one. That is a 5-1. He popped it up high in the infield. Who's going to call for it? It's Schumacher. He calls everyone off, and that is a P4. 1 out, and we move on. Jason Bartlett for your Padres comes to bat. He is a righty, so we got the righty-righty matchup. That is a 1-2 blank off of Jake Westbrook. 64 is a star line 4. That is a ground ball down to Freese. Freese is going to make a good play. Throw it right to Pujols, just like they've been practicing all day long. 2 away. And I should mention, obviously, this is our ballpark card. -3 to strikeouts, no adjustment on walks, and no adjustment on home runs here. 2 away, Orlando Hudson. Let's see if the Cardinals can go 1, 2, 3, which would be a miracle, but let's try. 4 to 6 is a hit by pitch. He is a 5. Or he is, what is he? He is a hit by pitch of 3, -7, so no hit by pitch. Orlando Hudson will get a swing at it. 4-5 is going to be a ground ball back to Westbrook. Little dribbler in front of the mound. He comes running in, picks it up, nicely throws to Pujols, and it is a 1-2-3 inning. Hoo. I think I'm feeling much better about the Cardinals today than I did yesterday. I was not very happy with Game 1. Ryan Theriot, let's see what he can do against the lefty, Clayton Richards. That is a 3-5. 3-5 is a range play at the ballpark. Here we go. Range play at the ballpark. Range play is going to be the blue die, obviously. And it's going to be a good play. Oops, it's going to be a good play, but that is a 1-1. That's going to be the shortstop, Bartlett. We're just going to call that a 6-3 putout. No problems there. No problems. I'm sure he's got at least a 1 rating. If he's got a 0 rating, there's a problem. Colby Rasmus. One thing I am going to do, I think, is slide everything over because my hand keeps going in front of the camera, freaking the camera out, and I'm not sure what to do about that. All right, will this be better is the question. Probably, because now my hand won't be going in front of the camera all the time, and hopefully that will be better. We shall see. All right, so it's Colby Rasmus for lefty-lefty matchup. Wow. We got a 5-2. It's going to be error and a ground ball chance. Error and a ground ball. Colby Rasmus. As a 5-3. That's a single pass first. Single S3. And I don't think you check for an error if it's a hit. I believe. I could be wrong. Look it down in the comments section down below. But it would probably be an error. The first baseman is Brad Hopp. Right there he is, actually. And he is a 6. So that would be an error if... On the S3, I don't think RGL said yesterday, I don't think he used those. So he has an attempt of 1. Clayton Richards is a -1, so there will be no attempt from Colby Rasmus here. So David, it's going to be Albert Pujols. That's right, it's going to be Albert Pujols. So Rasmus is at first, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And is again a 5-3 and a strikeout chance. 5. He is a 5. -3 though is going to take him to a 2, so no strikeout. Albert Pujols will get a swing at it. Whoa, come here, dice. You love me. You know it. 5-1, and that's going to hit to right field. F9 it is. 2 away. And that brings up David Freese as a 1-5. Error. Just a flame up error. So we're going to get an error check this time. And that is a 61. He's going to pop it up to the shortstop. Bartlett, I can't imagine Bartlett is a 17. Bartlett is going to be, well, we've already seen Bartlett. He is a 7, actually. So, yes, he's going to make the P6. And we're going to be, it's going to retire the side. So we go to the second inning. Still no score here in beautiful downtown St. Louis. They do have the arch engraved in the outfield there. Beautiful skyline in the background. This is Game 2, April 2nd, 2011. The best baseball season ever. As Brad Hopp is stepping in and Jake Westbrook whining and pitching. Here he comes. It is a 5-5. Against the lefty is going to be an automatic star line. If he was a right-hander, it was a base hit. But it's not. So that's good. It's a star line. It's going to be a star line 2. That's going to be a ground ball down to Pujols. Pujols is going to take it to the bag himself and save Westbrook a little bit of energy from running over to first base. Ryan Ludwig is up. We have 1 out in the top of the second. Ryan Ludwig, 4-2. I'm sorry, a 2-4 strikeout chance, but that 17 is going to be too high. Ryan Ludwig will get a swing at it. That is a 1-3. That's going to be a grounder right back to Westbrook. He will get it, and nice stop there. It went off his leg and died at his feet. He just bent over, picked it up, and threw it to Pujols at first for the second out, and that brings up Chase Headley. Jake Westbrook looking for his big pitch here, the big slider. 35, and again we got that home run question mark. That is a 9. It was kind of cocked, but I'm not going to tap the thing just to have it go to the 9. And in this case, he's a switch hitter lefty. Again, it will only be a 1 or 2, so it's not a home run, thank God. Second time he's rolled that so far. All those choices, and he wants to keep rolling those home runs. Okay. And then a 1-6 is going to be a base hit up the middle, and it's going to be a single. Chase Headley is a single, and he's got an attempt of 2. So 1 or 2. And it's an 8, so no adjustments. Headley will not be going anywhere with Cameron Maben. And for some reason, I do not have his card out here. So let's find out why not. I don't know why not. Cameron Maben should be up. All right. Must have missed him in the lineup. Cameron Maben with Hudley at first. 2 outs here in the top of the second. The windup and the pitch. It's a 63. And that is a question mark against the right-hander. Question mark is a single on a 1. That is a 12. So no auto single. So Cameron Maben. Double 1 is going to be a fly ball out to right field. It's going to be Berkman. He waits on it. Can of corn out there. And we're through 1.5 here in beautiful downtown St. Louis. This is Busch Stadium. Almost like you're opening a can of beer. Busch Stadium. Lance Berkman steps in the batter's box for the Cardinals. The left-hander, Clayton Richards, waits. And the pitch. 66 is a blank. Big old blank. And a 42 is a Starline 2. That's a ground ball down to Headley. Headley waits on it. He gets a nice roll, and it comes right to his glove. He's able to get it out in plenty of time. 1 away. Alan Craig gets to start today instead of Matt Holliday in left field. It is a 6-3. That is a strikeout chance. He's a 10 minus 3 is a 7. That is too high, just barely. Alan Craig fouls that one off, and he's going to get another swing at it. 5-2. Well, he pops this one up into right field. Out there is Will Venerable. He will make the catch. If I can hit the 9. There we go. And we have 2 away for Yadier Molina. A big double in yesterday's game. Yadier Molina. 5-6 walk chance. That's a 20. That's way, way out of his range. He likes to swing the bat. Let's see what he can do with it. 54, and that's going to be a double in the gap. Maben can't get to that one. And just like I said, give him a chance with the bat. None of this walking crap. Ooh, yeah, Yachty. Yachty, 305 average in 2011. And it brings up Skip Schumacher. First base is open, and you got Westbrook on deck. Again, Schumacher is not the strongest batter. He's a 283 batter, but do you not want to go up against the pitcher? So they're going to intentionally walk Schumacher and bring up Jake Westbrook. So Westbrook is up, and here we go. 2 men on. Westbrook has to swing with 2 away. And that is a 6-4 strikeout chance. 25. 25? Are you kidding me? It's a 25. Yes, sirree. That is a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And the Padres played that one about perfectly. The Cardinals are out. We go to the 3rd. Still no score here in beautiful downtown St. Louis. Nick Hudley is in the batter box. We have a righty-righty matchup. 1-4 is a walk chance. That is a 10. He's a 12. No adjustments. So that is ball 4. So Westbrook a little crazy. And that's going to bring up Clayton Richards. Richards now is going to drop down the bunt. He's got an opportunity to drop down the bunt. Drop down the bunt. If I can find the charts. Dropping down the bunt. And of course, we're going to play corners in. We know he's going to be bunting. Here's the bunt chart. Hey, Clayton Richards, bunt. Bunt is a 3. Bunt is a 3. Bunt is a 3. I don't... Bunting chart. Let's look in the rule booklet and see how they do it here in the old 3rd edition rules. Because they like to change up how they do things here. Alrighty. Range plays. No, I'm looking for bunting, please. It's a nice manual. I would say it's a nice spiral bound manual. It was definitely worth getting. There's errors. Okay. There's the batter card, the ballpark card, special case, pitcher's cards. Alrighty. No, we don't care. We're looking for bunting. Setting up depth. Okay. Ground outs. Line outs, strategy rolls. Stealing and getting the jump. Sacrifice bunts. Here we go. We're going to roll all 3 dice and the D20. The red and the white dice gets gets the result from the pitcher card with modifications or disregarding based on the D20 dice to get the result of the bunt, and the D6 to who fields it. If a batter is going to bunt, you still roll on the pitcher's card with the 2d6. All strikeouts, strikeout plus, walk plus rates with park adjustments are cut in half and rounded down for bunt attempts and checked against the D20 like a normal at back. All hit by pitch, wild, range plays, and errors proceed as normal. All other outcomes from a pitcher card are disregarded and go straight to the bunt attempt. Alright, so let's see what we get here. So, Clayton Richards. Let's see what he rolls off of the pitcher card. So he is going up against Jake Westbrook there. Dave Gardner, what's going on, my friend? Not a fan of this game, he says. Not a fan, Dave. Why not? Why are you not a fan? Why are you not a fan of this game? Bunting chart, let's see what he gets. So, 2-3 on Westbrook. 2-3 is a strikeout chance. Strikeout chance, again, you roll half, cut in half. So he's at 20 minus, or cut in half would be, well, 20 minus 3 would be 17 cut in half. It's still a 1. That's a strikeout. That's going to be a strikeout. I like it. Strikeout. So Clayton Richards can't get it down and he strikes out. I'd like to see that. Again, I'm just getting used to the 3rd edition rules. I played a lot of 2nd edition, so it's going to take me a little while. So, now with 1 out, we're in the top of the 3rd. Will Venerable is at the plate. No score here. 5-4, and against the lefty is a strikeout chance. That's a 20. That's too high. Again, against a right-hander, that would have been a single. Left-hander, that's a strikeout chance. So that's a good time to have it with the lefty up. 3-4. 3-4 Starline 1. That's going to be ground ball down to first. We got a double play. We got a double play chance. Here we go. It's only a 1. It's only a 1, and it's not. They are going to get the runner over at, so it's a 3-6 put out at second. As Venerable grounds down to Pujols. That brings up Jason Bartlett against Jake Westbrook. Battle of Jays. 5-5. He is a righty. That is a base hit single. A base hit single, S1. Past the pitcher. And advancing first to third on the S1 is going to give him a +4. Will Venerable at first. He's got a base rounding at 4. He's going to go first to third. First to third on the single, past the pitcher. So now runners, I have to undo that. Hang on a second. First to third, buddy. There you go. He didn't want to run far enough. It's Orlando Hudson. Runners at the corners, 2-way. Big play here. We need an out. We need a big fat out. 6-3. Starline question mark. He is a lefty. That is a 1-6 Starline. That's a 17, so it's not in range. Orlando Hudson's going to get a swing at it. 1-1. It's ground ball hit to Schumacher. Oh, backhand stab by Schumacher and turned and throws to Pujols in time by a step. It was a close play at first, but the umpire says out. And the Cardinals breathe a sigh of relief. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Ryan Theriot back to the leadoff man here. Back to the leadoff man. 6-6 is a blank on Richards. 6-6 is a blank on Richards. 4-1 is popped up to short. And one away, Colby Rasmus. 3-3, we're going to the ballpark card. 3-3 ballpark. And that's a 6-6. It's a fly ball to left. 2 away for Albert Pujols. Albert's 3-6 home run question mark. He is a right-hander. It's a 1-11. That is a 1. That is in his wheelhouse. Albert Pujols. He's got a hold of one. It is going. It is going. It is gone. Albert Pujols. Rocket, gocket, and socket. Woo, baby. I love it. Albert Pujols with the big home run. Clayton Richards needs to roll that 3-6 some more when Albert Pujols comes up. David Freese. The Freeze Meister. 2-6. That's grounded back to the pitcher. And Richards over to Hop. And that's going to do it. But the Cardinals pick up 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. We go to the top of the 4th. Your score 1-0 in favor of the good guys. Brad Hop is coming up. Brad Hop 2-5. And that's the ballpark card. We're going to Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium gives up 130 home runs. And that is a 5-2. And that's going to be a single. Past the second baseman. So, and now we have some... do we need a strategy roll? He is at no strategy. So he doesn't go anywhere. So we don't have to worry about that. Ryan Ludwig. We could use a double play, though. Let's go. 6-4. And that against the righty's a blank. Ryan Ludwig. 4-4 is a ground ball to short. And we got a play here. Ground ball. It's going to be a double play at 2. And that's it. 6-4-3, twin killing. Ending inning. So, no, it's not ending inning. It's going to be just a soul-crushing double play, though. That's a good one. Like to see that. Keep doing that. Chase Headley. 2-3, strikeout chance, 5, a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And that was a good, promising inning gone to waste as the Cardinals get the double play and then strikeout. We got a Lance Berkman, 1-0 Cardinals. Walk chance, 17, and that is no adjustment, so that is a 17. That is ball 4 for Lance Berkman. He will take it, a free pass. Alan Craig. 5-3 strikeout chance. That's a 2. That's going to be a strikeout. So a strikeout and a walk so far. Yadier Molina with a double first time up. Let's see if you can do that again. 3-1. Walk chance. 6. No. Dice is too high. Let's get a double, Yachty. Let's go. 3-4. Nope. Starline 3. That's a ground ball to short. That's going to be problems. Ground ball double play. 1-3. Nope. It's a 5. Which is going to get the runner at 6-4. We'll just call that a 6-4. Boom. There we go. Skip Schumacher is up. Skippy. Here we go. Let's go. Base hit now. Yanni's at first. 2-way. 5-5 is a blank on Richard's card. And a 4 and a 1 is a ground ball to short. And he's just going to go 6-3. And that's going to do it. So the Cardinals had a promising inning go to waste. Both teams could have scored something in the fourth. Neither team did. Cameron Maben is up, top of the fifth. 5-1 is a range play. Oh boy, range play for the Cardinals. That is a 3. 4-6. 4-6 is going to be the short. Terrio, I don't think Terrio is going to have a 3 range, to be honest. Let's see if Terrio... nope, he's only got a 2, so it's going to be a base hit by Terrio as he can't get to it. Stupid dice. Stupid range plays. That's going to be a base hit by Cameron Maben. Maben is an attempt of 7. No adjustment, so 1-7, he'll be off. And it's a 20, which is actually a pickoff. He tries to pick him off. Jake Westbrook actually has a pickoff attempt of 1-8. 1-8, he picks him off. Maben, a little bit outside. Oh, he gets back just in time. He is lucky. He's a lucky little boy. That could have been a big pickoff. That could have been a huge pickoff. Nick Hudley. And we're going to roll that again as we had a dice bounce out. 1-1 is against the righties, a walk chance. 16 is going to be too high. Nick Hudley. 4-1. He's going out to right field. That's not good. 1-4 is going to be a base hit single. S9. First to third is a +2. Maben, what's Maben's run rating? He's a 4. +2 is a 6. He's going to make it without a throw. So, runners at the corners again with nobody out. This is bad news. Defense is going to play back. They're going to go for the double play. They have the pitcher spot up. So we shall see. 2-3 is a strikeout chance. That is still going to be a strikeout. So it is a strikeout. So now double play ends it. Will Venerable only grounds into a double play in a 1. They're going to play a double play depth. Will Venerable, runners at the corners. Let's see. We need another big strikeout. 1-3 is a walk chance, and he's going to walk the bases loaded. Not what I wanted to see at all. Maybe they're trying to set up the double play, a little easier double play. Jason Bartlett, now they can throw home. So we're going to play defense in. We're going to play defense in. Now, with the bases loaded, we can throw it home and get the run out. So bases, defense is in. 1-1 against the righty. It's a walk chance, but fortunately that's a 20. Fortunately, the 20-sider does not screw us this time. So Bartlett's going to get a swing at it. 3-2. Starline 3. It's a grounder to second. That's Schumacher. Schumacher is, let's see now. Schumacher is at second base. We were playing in second base. So range is -2. Cannot try for the double play because we were playing him in. So he's going to throw it home and get the run out. Get the runner out at I'm assuming you get the runner out. So it's going to be a 4-2 put out at home. And the run does not come in. That's the way we wanted to play it. That's what happened. So now, with 2 away, defense is going to play back in normal with Orlando Hudson. 1 out is all we need, boys. Jake Westbrook trying to get out of this mess. 6-5. Air and a ground ball chance. Air and a ground ball chance. Let's hit a pop fly. 2-3. 2-3 is a single to right. S9. That's not it. Damn it. 2-3 is an S9. All right. Going second to home. S9. It's going to give him a +1 to his speed. Will Venerable is a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. He's going to make it. It's a 5. He makes it home. So it's a single plus. Everyone moves up an extra base. And the Padres take an extra, take the lead. And all that happened. Bad stuff. Bad. Brad Hump. 2-2. Home run. Straight up home run chance. Fortunately, that's a 16. He's an 8, so it's no home run. But he's going to get his swing at it. 3-6. And that's a base hit single. Are you kidding me? What in the frick are you guys doing? Hudson. Let's get this last freaking out. He's got a base running a 3, -2. He only makes it to third on a 1. He needs a 1. He does not get a 1, so he's going to stop at second. But that's going to score another run. And all this happening with 2 away, boys. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Ryan Ludwig, 3-1's your score. Let's get it out. 3-3 strikeout chance. 12 -3 is 8. 12 -3 is 9. 7, that's a strikeout. A little bit too late, though, boys. Way too late. Way too late. You got to get these outs when you can get them. So we go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home. Jake Westbrook. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pinch hit for him now. He's already probably going to be tired. So Jake Westbrook out. We need offense. And we're going to let Matt Halliday come in and pinch hit. Matt Halliday, the right-hander, coming in to pinch hit. Clayton Richards. 2-2. Uh-oh, that is a straight-up home run chance. That is a straight-up home run chance against a right-hander. And that is a 19 against, a 14 versus the left-hander. That is gone. That is a straight-up home run, pinch hit, home run, gone. Run. Ching. There you go. That's how you boys are supposed to do it. That's, Matt Halliday says, is what you guys are supposed to do. Ryan Terrio, 3-2's your score now. 3-5 range play at the ballpark. Maybe we can get something good on them. 6, it's going to be good. 3-2. It would have been a S5, but Headley can't get to it anyways, so it's definitely going to be a single. And I think you roll a 5 or 6 makes it a double, and it is going to be a double. As he can get it, it's down the line. I believe, unless I am mistaken, I believe that it's going to be a double by Ryan Terrio down the line. So, that brings up Colby Rasmus. Nobody out here against Clayton Richards in a little bit of trouble here in the 5th. 5-1 is a blank. Colby Rasmus. 1-6, fly ball to center. Albert Pujols. Albert with the big home run in the 3rd inning. 2-3 is blank. 6-5, and that's in the center field. Question mark 8. So, how do we do that one? Let me think. That's a hit to center field. Versus left-handers or versus right-hander? He's versus left-handers. That is a 4. That is going to be a double. That is going to be a double by Pujols into center field because he's going against the left-hander. And that is going to drive in the tying run. And the Cardinals come back with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Just like that. It's 3-3 is your score. David Freese. Let's see if we get the lead, boys. Pujols at second. Still only 1 out. 3-6. Home run question mark. He is a right-hander. That is a 1-11. Unfortunately, the 20-sider says no. That's too bad. 3-4 is Sterling 6. Fly ball to right. Fly ball to right. And on the 6, Albert would be able to move up. He cannot. Okay. It's just an F9. And we have Lance Berkman. Lance could get a hold of one here. Let's go, baby. We got 2 bippity bops so far, as Al Red Sox fan likes to say. 1-3. Wild pitch. 14. That is a possibility of a pass ball. 14 and 15 are pass ball. Let's see what we check with that. Pass ball? Question mark. He says with all the confidence in the world. Pass ball. Do. Errors. Range plays. Singles. Sitting here. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to handle this. Give me a second here. I'm assuming like if you roll wild pitch or pass ball, it's a pass ball. But who knows? So pass balls. Oh my God. Like, they've got to do a better job of like a pass ball rating. You should be somewhere in here, somewhere. And then, of course, they have the pitcher's matrix, the batter's matrix, and the ballpark matrix. But we don't have the wild pitch rating on here anywhere. because that's not part of the matrix. And all it says is wild pitch rating. So we're going to go with the wild pitch. It's a wild pitch. It fell into the 14. 14 falls in as 14 and 15. Or it's a pass ball. It's a pass ball. It's a pass ball. Unless the catcher... Nick Hudley. 5-5. Oh my God. Should not be this hard to find this information, to be honest. To be honest, I know RJL loves this game to death, and he understands it and plays it all the time. But to be honest, like this... If you guys see past balls, let me know. Errors. Like this, it's not under errors. There's dropped flies, there's booted balls, there's throwing errors, there's special Ks. Oh my God. So this is dumb. Like this is what drives me nuts. Like you have a section for wild pitches, right? And then you put the wild pitches and the pass balls in this section. You don't say wild pitches and pass balls. It just says wild. That's all it says. So, epic failure on writing a rule book. God damn you idiots. You guys are worthless writing rule books. Like, if this section contains more than wild pitches, then you should list it there, and it shouldn't take me 10 minutes to fucking find it. This is a possible wild pitch or pass ball. If no runners are on base, disregard as a foul ball and roll again on the pitcher's card. When runners are on base, roll D20 against the pitcher's wild pitch and pass ball range. If the roll is in the wild pitch range, it is a wild pitch, and if all runners advance. If the D20 roll is within the pass ball question mark range, roll an additional D6 against the catcher's pass ball rating, the number after the slash. If the roll is less than or equal to the rating, the catcher blocks the ball, and the roll is greater than the pass ball rating, is a pass ball. Like, it should not have taken me 10 minutes to find that information. God damn. Roll, my God. Like, learn how to write a rule book, please. I mean, this is version 3 of this rules now. This is version 3, and nobody said anything about, hey, if this section contains the wild pitch and the pass balls, like, your wild pitch, right? Your wild pitch rating is here. Your pass ball rating is here. So why would you put those both in the same section? Why? That's dumb. And not announce wild pitch and pass ball. All you have to do is put plus pass ball. Otherwise, I am literally reading through here to try and find the information. That is dumb. Hey, what's going on, Tebow? What's going on? Inside pitch is good when you're looking for a challenge and a 1-hour mental exercise. If you're looking for G to buzz through inside pitch, guaranteed rage quit. I hear you, brother. I mean, come on. I love this game, but I mean, that rule book. Am I not making sense? Like, you have a section for wild pitches, you have a section for pass balls. Like, why would you put those both in the same section of the rule book and only list wild pitches? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, by the way, we're also talking about pass balls. But we won't tell you that because we want you to struggle and try and find it. That is ridiculously dumb. So we're going to have to roll against the catcher to see if it's a pass ball or not. He's a 1-5. He's going to block it, so it's no pass ball. No pass ball. So it's going to be a repitch. I'm assuming it's a repitch. If it's neither a wild pitch nor a pass ball has rolled, the result is a foul ball. After resolving these checks, continue with the at-bat rolling again on the pitcher's card. Okay, so it's going to be a repitch on Clayton Richards' card against Lance Berkman. That is a 1-5. Error, question mark. Possible error. We could use an error. That'd be fine. 5-3. That's a liner to first base. That's Brad Hopp. I'm sure he doesn't have a 20 error range, so we're just going to call that L3 and be done. I'm not even going to bother to look it up. We move to the top of the 6th inning. And it is time for a new pitcher to come in. It is time for a new pitcher to come in. Who is coming in? You might want to know. It's Jason Mott. Oh my God. They decided to bring Jason Mott in. All right. We'll bring in Jason Mott. They bring in Mott, and then they let Mitchell Boggs come in for 3 innings. I don't understand what the hell they were doing. So it's going to be Jason Mott coming in for the Cardinals here in Game 2 of the season. 3-3 is your score, and we're going to the top of the 6th. It's I love the batter-pitcher interface, and I love the second edition of the rules. I'm not a big fan of this third edition so far. There is why add the complexity to the game? I don't understand. What was wrong with the... I don't know. Chase Headley. It just doesn't make sense. Anyways, Jason Mott against Chase Headley. 5-2 against the lefty is a blank. 1-5. It's going to be a base hit. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? So Chase Headley, again, the other thing I don't like about this is the stupid attempts. Every time I have to roll a die, every single time there's somebody on base to find out, there's a 1. He's going to attempt a stolen base. So he's got a stolen base of 17. Now I'm going to have to figure out what adjustments we need for that. Let's see. Stolen bases. So it's the stolen base plus the pitchers plus the catchers. The catcher's stolen base index. Stolen base is actually a +1 for Jason Mott. Nice. And Yadier Molina. That is a 9. What? Oh, plus the catcher's arm. So I think the catcher's. So what? I don't know. That's. I like the computer version because it calculates all this shit for me. I'll tell you that. So. Yeah, so, okay, so Yadier Molina has got an arm of 3. He's got an arm of 3. From what I understand there. So it says if a runner gets a jump and attempts to steal, roll a d20 against his adjusted stolen base rating. This is the sum of his raw stolen base rating, the pitcher's stolen base rating, and the catcher's arm rating. So his stolen base rate is equal to his rating plus the pitcher's rating plus the catcher's arm. Minus 10 if home. Oh, like if he's trying to steal home. Okay, I got it. So I'm adding his stolen base rating, the pitcher's stolen base rating, and the catcher's arm. His rating is a 17 plus 1 for Jason Mott. And then Yadier Molina, for some reason, I have to add 3 more. So that's like a 20. So I guess he's going to steal because, okay, sure. I'm not sure why I'm adding. And you can see it literally says the stolen base rate is equal to the runner's stolen base plus the pitcher's stolen base, plus the catcher's arm. Those do not say minus, it says plus. Stolen base plus the pitcher's stolen base plus the catcher's arm. So why am I adding the catcher's arm to his stolen base chance and the pitcher's stolen base chance? That doesn't seem right to me at all. Not at all. If you roll 1 to 2, the runner's safe. And we're going to check for an error. If you roll 3 to 19, if the roll is greater, he's out. Otherwise, he's safe. And then at 20, the runner is always thrown out. So, okay. That doesn't seem right at all. He doesn't. Yadier Molina has a 3. He has a 3. Catching -3. That's a dash. That's not a minus. They all have the dashes. It's a dash. So he's rated as a 3 catcher. Why would I be adding that to? Why would I be adding his arm? I don't understand. There's no minuses on any of these rolls. These are all dashes. It's not a minus number. It's like second base -2. Right field, -5. And okay, so let's say it's a minus then, all right? So it's a -3. So he's a 17 plus 1 is 18 minus 3 for the catcher. Brings him down to a 15. I thought his arm was the number. Yeah, well, I mean, all you see is, again, this rule book is not a great thing. I'm telling you, it doesn't teach you because, like, this is an important piece of information, and all it says is positions, range, and then parentheses error number, and then it says arm pivot. For catchers, it's range, then PB rate, then error number, then arm. So Yadier Molina's got a 0 arm. I cannot believe Yadier Molina's got a 0 arm. Wow, that is... It's the last number for catchers, according to this matrix thing here. For catchers, it's range. Then you got the pass ball rate. Then you got your error number, and then you have your arm at the very end. Why they didn't show an example or something, I don't know. The rule book is terrible. Terrible rule book. All right, so I guess he steals. So anyways, it's a stolen base. So Henley's aboard. He goes to second. 3 threes are scored, top of the 7th. I'm telling you what, I'm getting very frustrated with this game. Very frustrated with this game. I loved Inside Pitch, but I'll tell you what, I love the computer version way better than this. Even Baseball Demo says sometimes his ratings sometimes make you shake your head. Yeah, I agree. So top of the 6th, and Cameron Maben. 5-3. Oh, good. We get another range play at the ballpark. Lovely. 6, so it's going to be an automatic failure. 2-5 is going to be a Starline 6. That's going to be to right field. Berkman can't make it. Oh, good. It's going to be a base hit. And I think on a 5 or 6, it's going to be a double. No, it's just going to be a single. And I'm not even going to calculate if the runner can come home, because I'm telling you what, I'm not a big fan of this whole system sucks, to be honest. This whole system is terrible. Like, this is literally going to be the last time that I play Inside Pitch that's not on the computer. Because this system is way too complex and way too convoluted. It needs a computer to figure it all out. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's obvious that Inside Pitch does not have the 1,200 hours of research that Stratomatic has. That's for sure. So Cameron Maben is aboard. And Nick Hudley is up. Nobody out again. So we're going to play halfway, give up the run for a base hit again. So that is a strikeout. Thank God. And that brings up the Richards. And they're going to pinch hit for Richards. They're going to try to get some offense here. And they're going to bring in Cedric Hunter. Cedric Hunter. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, is this the guy I had to take a screenshot of because we didn't have his card yesterday? Yeah, so David Baseball Demos is reminding me, didn't we have to spend an hour trying to track out this guy yesterday? Yeah, you're right. Who are you looking for? Let's see, is this the right one? Cedric Hunter, there we go. So we'll take a 5-minute break here to see if I can not have a heart attack and die during the live stream for you guys. But You guys know I love Inside Pitch. I love Inside Pitch Sports. But I'm telling you what, this version of the rules is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. I know RJL swears by it, and that's great. But there is a super huge learning curve for this game that makes no sense whatsoever. And the rule book, unfortunately, doesn't help you. It reminds me, I hate to say it because you guys know I love the Inside Sports guys. I love them. I want to support them. I appreciate them. But I'll tell you what, this is unacceptable. This is version 3 of the rule booklet. This is version 3 of the rule booklet, and it doesn't help new players learn your game at all. We've literally spent the last 45 minutes in the 6th inning looking up rules and checking things that don't make sense in the rule booklet. If your rule booklet doesn't make sense, it doesn't help you. Like, I know Baseball Demos wasn't here, so I will go through the wild pitch situation. When you look through the book for wild pitches, you will not see wild pitches anywhere. There's nowhere they talk. They don't highlight wild pitches. The only thing they do in the rule book is they include them in the wild section. So you have to go to the wild section to find out the information about the pass balls. It literally took us 25 minutes to find this answer, when it could have taken 2 seconds for them to literally put down in your rule book wild pitches plus pass balls. If you're talking about pass balls, you should highlight that there's pass ball information in here, and there isn't. This is dumb. This is why developers and designers should not be writing rule books, because they're idiots. They're great at designing things, but every game designer that I know of thinks that they can write a rule book for their game, and they can't. They're all dumb. They're idiots. You cannot write a rule book for your own game because you just assume things in your brain. What you need to do is hand it off to somebody else that doesn't play your stupid game and say, write a rule book for me. Because when you do things, you do stupid shit like this. This is what the problem is. This is a Stratomatic problem. Right? You're doing shit like Stratomatic does. This is not acceptable. This is version 3. You think you would have learned this by now and fixed this problem. When you have important detailed information about your players and you have this huge, massive screen and you should highlight all the important parts, you literally don't even tell what these sections are. You literally don't even explain what these sections of the... This is the most important part of the card, is all of this information up in the corner, and you have this little tiny blurb about what it means? That's ridiculous. You have to explain to people your rule book. You can't rely on RGL to explain it to everyone. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I know I have never in my entire lifetime had an inside pitch rant. I've completed one replay of 162 games in my entire lifetime. I've completed one, and it was with inside pitch on the computer, right? And I thought, well, I would just order the cards now and I could do the same thing with the cards. There is no way in hell I am playing 162 games of this crappy game on my desktop. There's no way. There's no way in hell. It would take me 162 games just to figure out what's in the goddamn rule book. That's ridiculous. It is terrible. I was so excited about 2011 and playing it. Now I have got no desire to play this game at all. None. No desire. This game is not fun. It is a micromanagement to the 10th degree, which I I don't mind the extra complexity in a game. But what does the complexity give you? What's the benefit of the complexity of the game? Like, if you're playing basic APA and you're going to the Master Edition, the Master Edition adds a bunch of rules. But what are those rules for? Like, what's the purpose? Well, in Master Edition of APA, those rules are there so that you can visualize where the ball is getting thrown in when the runners are advancing, whether they're going to be safe or not. Do you want to throw the runner out going first to third? Or the runner going second to home? Do you want to try for that? Would you rather just put the ball in play and so the runners don't advance on the throw home? So you're visualizing all that. So there's extra complexity that adds that to the game, right? It adds that part. You're spending extra time getting all that information for what? For getting the extra abilities of knowing what's going on the base running pass and knowing who's going to be, where you're going to throw the ball and all that. With this inside pitch, you're adding extra complexity for bullshit reasons. Like, there's no reason. What's the reason I am rolling to see if there's a drop throw? What's the purpose of that? Why? It doesn't make sense. You never had that in version 1, and you never had that in version 2. Why would you add that to version 3? Like, what is the reason for the pivot man? Like I've already said, I'm not doing pivots because that is the dumbest thing ever. Like, you're going to get a better rating on the pivot man? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? That makes it better? Like, the pivot man doesn't make any difference. The man that makes the play is the guy that gets the ball. It's not the pivot man. The pivot man doesn't make any difference. In baseball? Are you kidding me? And you're going to add the complexity of me, the player, trying to figure out, do I need, it's a hit to ground ball to second. So now what's the shortstop? Well, he's a +1, -1, whatever. And here's the other thing. Like, half the people that I've come across so far are zeros, which means they don't make one fucking difference in their pivot rating. Why do you think they don't make any difference in their pivot rating? Because they don't fucking matter. That's why. Like, who's the shortstop in today? Let's look at the shortstop. Terrio. What's his rating? Ryan Terrio. Oh, guess what? 0. Woohoo! And let's see, who's shortstop for today in San Diego? Shortstop, Jason Bartlett. Jason Bartlett, a 0. So both of our shortstops today are 0s. Congratulations, Inside Pitch. You decided to complex your game with a bullshit rule for no reason. No reason. There's no reason to do that. Congratulations. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The pivot rating is ridiculous, first of all, because the pivot rating doesn't matter one iota. It's how soon does that player get the ball. It's the player that's the shortstop that's running to get the ball and tossing it to the second baseman. How quick can he get you the ball? The guy that's catching the ball and throwing it to first base doesn't make one iota whether or not it's an out or not. That's the easy part of the game. The hard part is getting to the ball and getting it to second base on time. That's the hard part. Pivot man, that's ridiculous. First time I saw that, I thought, what a joke that is. Absolutely the most ridiculous thing. One of the most ridiculous, again, why add extra complexity? What's the reason for the complexity? Why? You're trying to separate the really, really, really good shortstops versus the non-good shortstops? The really, really good second baseman versus the non-very good baseman? Like, you could have done that differently. Like, give them a different error chance or something on that. But you didn't. You chose to give them a pivot rating, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, I played Status Pro Baseball earlier with the fast action cards and the dice. I would 10 times rather play that game than this. 10 times I would play 10 of those games versus just one of this. This game it's 2 hours of trying to you need this chart just so you can keep track of all of the bullshit and pluses and minuses and subtractions. This is a chart you need to have on the table at all times. RJL does, right? And there's another chart that you need to write down all the information on, what the pluses and the minuses and this, that, and the other thing. It's way too complex for reasons unknown to me. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Payoff Pitch and Fall Classic, they have jumped up the list because, they do it way better than Inside Pitch. Way better. I love the batter-pitcher interaction in Inside Pitch, but man, this game is, it needs some work. They need to dumb it down back to second edition. I played a lot of second edition, again, on the computer, where everything's calculated for you. But this extra dice roll every time to see if somebody's going to try to steal, once in a while? Really? You're literally, sure, it only takes, 10 seconds to do that. But you're doing that 150 times during the game. That 10 seconds is now 20 minutes. So you added 20 minutes to your game just so once in a while somebody does something. That's dumb rule. Extra complexity for no good reason. Again. Are we ready?
I've come in to take your blood pressure.
Take my blood pressure.
Because you're way over.
Way over. All right, it's dinner time. I got to go. Thanks for watching. See you all later.